Hello guys, how are you? Today we are going to read about sharks, right? Diving with sharks. So, what do you already know about sharks? Where do they live? They live in the ocean, right? So, let's read a little bit about sharks. We have he's quick, he's silent, he has 5 rows of deadly teeth. Tom, meet the shark, the fish who ruled the deep before dinosaurs roamed the earth. This fish has soft cartilage, so he can glide, twist, and turn before his prey can say gloop. He can smell a single drop of blood in 25 million drops of ocean. He can feel electricity given off by his prey. He will lose and replace more than 10,000 teeth in his lifetime. Cool photos bring kids into the shark's world. Fun facts go deep into the shark's scary science. So here, if you see, we have some interesting facts about sharks. So he has 5 rows of deadly teeth. Tiene 5 filas de dientes, right? So also, he can smell a single drop of blood in 25 million drops of ocean. Puede oler 25, puede oler una sola gota de sangre en 25 millones de gotas que hay en el océano. And he loses his teeth, but he loses 10,000 teeth in his lifetime. Pierde 10,000 dientes en toda su vida. He needs a dentist, right? Okay, so what are we going to read about? We're going to read about sharks, but we are going to read about Amanda Brewer. So who is she? She's a teacher that lives in New Jersey. New Jersey is in the United States. If you see in the map, it is near New York, it is near Pennsylvania, it is near Delaware, right? And also it is near to the sea. So what are we going to read about her? This is New Jersey, right? So we're going to read about a trip that she had to South Africa, right? And something interesting that happened to her in that trip. So here there is a picture of South Africa. So would you like to go cage diving with sharks? Me, no. Okay, so now open your student book on page 114 and 115. On page 114 and 115, we have an article about diving with sharks. So in the first exercise, we have look at the photo. What do you think is happening? So let's see, here we have a picture of a shark, right? So what do you think that the shark is doing? I think that the shark is eating. Okay, so if we read here, we have Amanda Brewer was cage diving when she took this photo of a great white shark. So that means that Amanda was in the cage and she took the photo, right? So let's read more information about sharks. We have sharks are a kind of fish, and in many ways they look similar to fish. For example, the shapes of their bodies and the location of their gills are similar. There are over 400 kinds of sharks, and also many people tend to fear them. Most sharks are harmless to humans. What does it mean? That they aren't dangerous. The whale shark, for example, only eats plankton, and many sharks only eat smaller fish, shellfish, and other marine animals. So what does it mean? That they don't eat humans, right? The largest shark, the great white shark, however, attacks larger animals like seals, dolphins, and sea turtles, and has been known to attack humans. That means that the white shark is the most dangerous shark, right? So now, in the exercise letter B, we have scan the article. Do you remember what is a scan? Remember that when we scan an article, we look for a specific information, right? We look for a keyword to find the answer. So we have, what did Brewer do in Mossel Bay? So here we have two important parts. We are looking information about Brewer, and we are looking information about Mossel Bay. So if we find that words in the reading, we are going quickly to find the answer. So what did Brewer do in Mossel Bay? So quickly scan the article. Very good. We have Brewer was volunteering in Mossel Bay, right? Here we have our keywords. We have Brewer and we have Mossel Bay, right? So now we have talk with a partner. What do you think of sharks? So what do you think about sharks? Do you think they are dangerous or not? Okay, guys, so we are going to listen to the audio about diving with sharks, right? Please follow the text along during the audio, right? Let me play the audio.
Unit 11, Track 2-43.
Diving with Sharks. Amanda Brewer is an art teacher from New Jersey in the United States. She is very interested in sharks. She even traveled to South Africa as a volunteer for White Shark Africa. In the summer of 2014, Brewer was volunteering in Mossel Bay, South Africa. She was working with scientists to collect information about sharks. She was also helping out on shark spotting trips. On one of these trips, Brewer dived into the ocean in a metal cage. She was hoping to see a shark up close. She didn't have to wait very long. A great white shark suddenly appeared and swam straight toward the cage. It wanted to eat a piece of meat tied to the cage. Brewer managed to take a photo of the animal just when it opened its mouth. Brewer was very excited about her experience with the shark. She said she wasn't scared at all. They're beautiful, powerful, and intelligent, and it erases all the fear, she explained. After her close encounter, she shared the photo she took online. Soon, many people were talking about it. She also hung the photo in her classroom for her students to see. They were amazed to hear about her adventure. She hopes to use the image to teach her students that we should protect sharks.
Okay, guys, so now, in the text, we are going to find two words with the endings that we worked the last class. If you remember the last class, we blend sounds of these syllables, of right? Also, the last class we saw another ending that was NK, right? Another one was NT. And the last one was STIP, right? If you remember the last class, we saw words as risk, think, lost, sank, accident, with those endings, right? So quickly in the text, look for two words with the same ending. Quickly, quickly. You found them? So here we have, one is intelligent. So what's the ending of intelligent? The ending of intelligent is NT. And the other word, what is the other word? Here we have the other word, just. What is the ending of just? The ending is ST, right? So now, let's go to the next page to answer the comprehension questions, right? So, in the next page, we have answered the questions about diving with sharks. Let me make this bigger. So, number one says, the article is about a shark attack, dangerous sharks, or getting close to a shark. Number two, a volunteer is someone who works for many organizations with animals or without getting money. Number three, the shark swam to the cage because it was. Number four, Brewer feels about her experience with the shark. Number five, Brewer says we shouldn't sharks because they are beautiful and intelligent animals. So pause the video to answer your exercise. Let's check our answers. Number one says, the article is about, very good, getting close to a shark. Number two, a volunteer is someone who works without getting money. Number three, the shark swam to the cage because it was hungry. Brewer feels about her experience with the shark. So, Brewer feels excited about her experience with the shark. Number five, Brewer says we shouldn't be afraid of sharks because they are beautiful and intelligent animals. So now, in the next exercise, we have complete the chart, write notes to describe Brewer's experience. So we are going to go back to the reading to complete the chart. So we have what happened, when did it happen, where did it happen, and why did she go there? So here we have, she saw A, and what did she see? When she was, and what was she doing? Then when, then where. Remember that when as for a date, where as for a place, and Why ask for a reason? So she was volunteer for who, right? So pause the video to complete the exercise. Okay, so now let's check our answers. Number 1, we have what happened in the first column. So she saw a great white shark when she was, and what was she doing? When she was diving. When did it happen? It happened in the summer of 2014. In the next column, where did it happen? It happened in Mossel Bay, South Africa. Why did she go there? She was volunteer and she was volunteering for White Shark Africa, right? Complete your answers. Okay, so in the last part, we have, do you think we should protect sharks? Yes or no? Yes, I should, or yes, we should, or no, we shouldn't. Why or why not? Right? Because they are very intelligent animals, right? And they are animals. We have to protect the environment. Write about a risk that you took. Describe what happened, what you did, and whether you think it was worth it. Okay, so in our notebooks, we are going to write about a risk that we took. For example, we have, last month, I went rock climbing for the first time. I was nervous, but I decided to try out. I had a rope, but I was scared because I was so high up. My arms and legs were shaking. I was thinking of giving up halfway, but when I finally reached the top, I was so happy. Now I'm not scared anymore, right? So you're going to write about something that happened to you and you took a risk, right? Now, guys, let's go to the next video to check the answers of our last homework and to check the next homework, right? Bye-bye.